Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode we took down our monster extermination target within Dirk Memorial Park, Iglis Luana, being a job to be complete as a film crew snuck into the area that came under attack by a pack of wolves that we defended them from with the help of an arriving bracer, Claudel. Returning to Edith with rain starting to fall, we found Agnès awaiting our return at the garage as a schoolmate arrived to confront us, leading to us meeting the Aramis Student Council, including its president, Ren Bright. Clearing up things outside for now as we head into the office. So what was that all about? You know, the call from home that was so important you ditched us in the middle of a job? Hey, don't be mean. It's not like we weren't perfectly capable of handling stuff. Of course we were, but that's not the point. It's fine to have shit come up from time to time, but not for other people you know to get all up in our business about it. You might be doing what you think is best, but you should ask yourself if you're doing right by everyone around you. All I'm saying. Well... This stuff's important whether you're a Hayaway, a Jaeger, or just some Joe working a desk job. And it's crazy to me that I'm the one pushing this and not you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Your old man's starting to have a problem with your sidekick. How do you... I don't know, squat. Just guessing. I haven't changed my stance since you started working here. You make the calls on what you want to do with your life. Whether that leads you to stick around or leave is up to you. Though if your family's going to start interfering, I might have to be careful what I ask you to do from here on out. Man. It's the opposite of what you all seem to think. He was only checking in on me. My father is a busy man. Doesn't even have time to send the occasional letter like Fairies does. I haven't spoken to him in 3 months, so I didn't want to pass up the chance. I really am sorry about running off. So that's what it was. Honestly, I thought I was going to get yelled at for being late the other day or taking on this dangerous job. But even though I'm sure he knows everything I've been doing, he didn't have a word of criticism about it.
Aren't you going to say anything, Dad? Anything at all? You aren't going to tell me to give up my dangerous part-time job? Or not to go traveling without permission?
Your grades meet my expectations. Your attendance is solid, and your lateness the other day was relatively minor. Your reputation as part of the student council is also excellent. As far as the public eye is concerned, you're conducting yourself well. I see no reason to dictate what you do with your personal time. I will ask but 2 things of you, Agnès. One is to avoid causing any direct trouble for me. The other is to do nothing that would embarrass your mother. As long as you honor those 2 requests, your life is yours to live. And if you require assistance with anything, you know who to call. They will handle almost anything for you. They could probably spare you from needing to do that job of yours in the first place, even.
In short, it's not going to be a problem for me to keep working as I've been doing. This should be the last time I have to run off like that too. And yes. Well, it ain't up to me to poke my nose in other people's family business. But it sounds to me like he trusts you, and that's worth something. It's up to you what you want to do with the Geneses, or whether you want this job to begin with. Am I wrong? Nope, you're absolutely right. Either way, I'm happy to be able to keep working with you all. Yeah, we're happy to have you too. Try not to fall behind though. She's been doing this longer than you have. But I'm with Ferry on this one. Just try and do something about that friend of yours. We can't have him barging in half the damn time in the future. I'll do my best to clear up his misunderstandings, or barring that at least, get him to promise to leave us alone. Yeah, you tell him the truth and he'd lose his shit. So this is an example of the ends justifying the means, huh? Now I get it. I mean, it is, but try not to learn any life lessons from it. Wait, this is...
You got a moment, Van?
Hey, not often I get a call from you. You got work or something? Just wrapped a job up, so we're free if you want to talk it out.
Perfect. But I'm not the one with the request. I was asked by an acquaintance to hook them up with some FaceTime with you. I gave them your work number, so they should be calling any time now. Up to you whether you take them on, though.
Ah, well, alright. Got it. Sounds like it was that tabloid geek. Guy has nothing on me, but he's got the looks. Unlike a certain crusty old fart I know. You want to take this outside, Brett? I think Van's pretty good looking, though. Yeah, we get it. I think he'd cry with joy if he heard you say that. Huh, there it is already.
Thank goodness. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through.
No way. For real? Isn't that... Okay, when Dingo told me I had a client, I never dreamed it'd be you.
I see a new face among your number, too. In any case, I'm very much hoping to work with you.
Alright, see you at 7 PM tomorrow. Of course, I'll make sure to tell everyone that I'm going somewhere this time too. Well, good night, everyone. So I figure Fairy's coming, but what about you? I'm down. Like I can say no after hearing all that. I'm totally coming too. Not that I can blame you. That story would have gotten anyone's interest. Guess that means we're all going to Farbad. A film festival? One's held every year in the city of Meseldam to the north. Though I'd heard this year's was cancelled about 2 months back thanks to a terrorist threat. The one in Meseldam certainly was, but this is something else. It's a new event taking place for the first time this year, backed by the Principality of Elsame in the Central East. It's going to be called the Farbad Film Festival and it's sponsored by Vegas Films. Alright, I remember hearing about that, now that you mention it. Vegas is a film distributor that's had a bunch of big hits lately, right? All directed by some freak named Gotti. Oh, Golden Blood was one of those, right? That's right, they're still a relatively new company, but at their current rate, they'll be a major studio before much longer. The director prioritizes entertainment value above all else, and his films can be a bit, extreme in their content. You want extreme? Try watching the director's cut. Now that was spicy. I can, I'm still 16! What's a director's cut? Vegas Films wouldn't be where they are without Salvatore Gotti. No one makes cinema the way he does. So I'm guessing the whole thing's mostly an excuse to give his company and their releases most of the awards. Not at all. Gotti is determined to make the judging process completely fair and impartial. Most of the nominated films are mass market, but a wide variety of directors, actors, and actresses are invited. I am one of those actresses, as is the other client for this request. I see. And so that's to the context behind this threatening letter that showed up at your agency. Indeed, it reads like this. Decline to participate in the Farbad Film Festival, or tragedy will befall you. The same letter was sent to other companies connected to ours, too. We can't rule out the possibility that it's just an elaborate prank, but we're still concerned. You definitely can't ignore it when another film festival's already been cancelled because of a terrorist threat. Though the culprit could have just sent these things because they knew you'd feel that way. Yes, my agency has been trying to persuade me not to attend because of the danger involved. But I'm still a relatively inexperienced actress, so I think the festival could be a valuable opportunity. The other client for this job feels the same way, and that was what inspired us to look for potential help. And that's when you chanced on us, huh? You're a lot gutsier than you look. When I met you all earlier today, it reminded me of some rumors I'd heard about you in the industry. And since I already knew Dingo from when he previously helped with some trouble in my agency, I asked him for your number.
Your team just seems like the most reasonable option. In this line of work, image is everything. So I really don't want to get the police involved and turn this into a big deal. But the guild isn't really suited to delicate matters like these either.
That makes sense. Bracers have always struck me as prioritizing their code above all else and avoiding anything remotely illegal. Yeah, Bracers are heroes of justice first and foremost. If you need moral flexibility, they ain't your guys. Dingo's brought me showbiz-related jobs in the past, so this wouldn't be my first time doing one. Will be my first time with one this big, though. Hope you know this ain't gonna come cheap.
Of course! You'd be protecting the film festival. That's quite a task. If you are willing to do this, I'd like you to plan to arrive in Farbad the day after tomorrow. I'd then like you to nose around for any suspicious activity during the 3 days leading up to the festival. However you do that is up to you, of course. I'm aware you traditionally handle requests through that 4SPG system of yours. Myself and the other client will provide for your expenses and compensation out of our personal funds, too.
Wow, you can afford that. Makes sense, a rising star would be filthy rich. Now you got me curious about who this other client is. Yeah, this is going to be longer than our visit to Longport even. What to do? Van? Oh! Wait.
What is it?
Oh, don't sweat it. Anyway, this is really big ask out of the blues, so we'll discuss it and call you back. Usually we prefer a bit more of a heads up on tall orders like this. Getting everything ready on our end to arrive in Farbad in time for the day after tomorrow ain't gonna be easy.
I'm sorry for imposing on you. It's just that I only really decided after meeting you in person. Oh, but considering the short notice, maybe I could offer you a little something extra to sweeten the deal? I'd be happy to treat you to a limited edition confection available at the Algemira, a 6-star hotel in Tharbad.
Oh, tell me more, just for reference.
It's called Melfita, a type of chocolate made using camel's milk. They combine it with highly valuable cacao pulp too, I believe. The result is a unique, full-bodied sweetness that caresses your tongue.
Okay, I've had enough. I'll call you with our decision tomorrow. I suspect it'll be one that'll make us both happy.
I'll have to thank Dingo for his advice. I'll be looking forward to your response then, Mr. Arkride.
You are such a damn pushover. But hell, I've never been to Farbad before, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. Oh, I've been there before, so I might be able to help us get around a little. I don't mind you guys coming along, just make sure you take care of everything you've got to do here first. I'm sure you got a lot of schoolwork to do, Farida. And you got to get your license renewed, right? Oh, you're right. If nothing else, I need to get my math homework done. I know about the license, but man, it's a pain. Can I just go without one for a few days? Like hell you can. Can't believe it lit up right that moment. Was it a coincidence? Nah, like hell it was. Oh, it's nighttime rain action, is it? The city's always got a nice ambience to it when it's raining, but something smells a bit off. This is as good a time as any to go sniffing around before we head off to the desert. I don't know whether to say desert or dessert, because I know what Van's motivated about. I guess.
Oh no, it's raining.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It's like kind of like steamy as well. Dessert or desert? I know there's different spellings, don't worry. I'm not that dumb.
Gotta keep this up.
I thought I'd hand this in, see how many points it was. At 5 points, 121. So our next rank is 19 points away. So I'm all by myself, patrolling Edith at night. Where can I go? Literally everywhere. Oh my god, we're gonna be talking for hours. Maybe the rain will cut down the amount of people. Probably not, they're all just indoors now, right? Got the octuple kill. We've seen that like multiple times on the list, so I was like, there's 8 there. Let's see if we can hang on. We'll get a Celestial with that. Target all allies cures KO. Arts plugin. Celestial. We've only got a 3 times tactical bonus. Maybe I'll have to work on that next, but I don't know how to. It's a lot easier when you see a mission on there that says kill 8 enemies at once. Versus big tactical bonus. I mean, we're near to ambushes landed and stuff for a Zodiac sign and other things, so we'll get there. And 50 S-crafts popped is nearly done. Rizalco will be up next. And it seems to be the formula to get Employee of the Month is popping S-crafts. So if you haven't noticed, I have already started engaging, firing off a certain someone's S-crafts regularly. Now that we've got 2 of them there, that seemed to be what tipped Agnès over the edge in the last chapter. But this chapter now stands to be longer by the looks of it. Said it will take more time to get through. So let's begin our sweep of Old Town and maybe see the dessert sometime soon. Curtis has taken his sweet time. Oh, sweet dessert. Too much time for a mere study break. I knew I shouldn't have let him off his leash. The boy just can't take care of himself. So tomorrow he needs my permission to leave the house. He can play after he works. That should do the trick. I'm certain of it. My husband has been coming home later and later, but I'm hard-pressed to care. I can't stand the sorry drill from that mouth of his. He should either leave his vitriol at the door or just not come back at all. I'm assuming Van can't be. It's a bit weird to like put it up going, I'm the boss. I'm also the employee of the month. Seems a bit wrong, doesn't it? Sorry I'm late. I was talking to Hawker about some stuff. So he's actually going on a business trip soon. It's going to be in Erasion for a month. Really? A whole month? Yep, so Harry will be living with us while his dad's away. You don't mind that, do you? What? Huh? But we only have one kid's room. What are we going to do? Oh, don't be so shy about it. You two are always having sleepovers anyway. We might as well be family at this point. Now that I think about it, do you two still take baths together? That's not the same, and we stopped doing that years ago. He's right next door, so Harry and Sheena have grown up really close. He comes over pretty much every day to play with her. We have dinner together a lot too. So him coming to live with us for the month is kind of just business as usual. Can't you just give the kid the key? Like, if you live next door and you're going away, why does the kid have to live with you? Can't you just have the keys to both houses and you go to bed in his own bed? Would that be so wrong? I guess it's the fact that there's not an adult in the house during sleepy times. But you're next door. You're not that far away if something comes up. Seems a bit weird to tear him out of his own room. I could understand if it was like going to your aunt's in a different town or something. Dad, you can be so useless sometimes. I'll talk to Mum. She'll know what to do. I know Harry can't just be by himself, and I hang out with him a lot already, but still. It just doesn't feel right. Just knock a hole through the wall. Combine the houses. Hey, look, we found Mark. He's alive. Oh, Daddy brought an umbrella. Daddy. Oh, looks like he's talking to Sheena. I guess he wants to talk to her about something. Let's leave him alone for now. Ready? Okay, then. I got really muddy when I was playing today. The rain made everything all yucky. So I went to the bath with Sheena to get myself clean. But what's she talking with Dad about now? Yeah, okay, this might be what I think it is. I mean, Sheena and Harry are friends, yeah, but beyond that, I don't know what to make of them. Maybe this will be a good chance to find out. I'll have to keep a close eye on them. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? Might get cut off. But don't worry, at the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. Haha. Guess it's natural for kids their age to poke fun at other kids. I'll leave them be.
Stepping inside?
Yeah, I'll have a bath on the basis of I don't know if it's now or not.
This is perfect.
It's perfect to Loily.
On top of the world.
To be honest, to fill up
Anytime.
all my meters is probably not that bad as well. Now that I think about it. Also, there's a quest here. I'm gonna get wet shoes on the floor. Today's Sunday school session was simply wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a class so curious and eager to learn. They're just so excited when it comes to reading and writing. Not to say the other classes didn't go well too. I'm so glad I pitched the idea to Father Nikolai. I hope we get to hold another session soon. I have some free time as well.
Oh,
hello dear, good to see you here. I found myself a bit discomposed tonight, so I decided to pay my respects. I just hope we can find peace again in spite of all that's wrong with the world. Oh, Adios, guide our wayward souls. Etoile's in here. Etoile doesn't like me. Oh, were you resting there? Sorry. Looks like he's trying to keep dry. You know, it wouldn't hurt him to swallow his pride and just let people help him out. It warms my heart to see the school children enjoying their lessons. Beyond just sating their curiosity for the arts and sciences, I like that they're learning to appreciate the smaller joys in life as well. I have Sister Milia to thank for teaching them so wonderfully. It pleases me to see them growing not just in mind, but in spirit as well. I did hear that one Sunday school student has stopped attending classes of late. I believe they're studying for entrance exams, hence that seclusion. I admit that has me a touch concerned. Wrong side of the door. I haven't even been to the bar yet. If I could. Freaking... what's the deal with this stupid exam? How did I drop 100 spots on the practice test? I don't get it. I'm gonna fail at this rate. I'm gonna fail. Why is this happening to me? What's your deal? Leave me alone. Mom will be unbearable if she finds out. I've got to find a way around that. Maybe a little white lie. It's gonna be unbearable no matter what. I think really you have to sort out your family issues first before you can relax into doing the exam stuff. Now then, what do I make for dinner tonight? Could always do curry. What, you ain't getting none of it? I like my curry spicy. That's okay, I never asked. Okay, thanks, Jin. It's about time for my full stock to come in, so I'm getting my hot pot specials ready in advance. Oh, Van, doing your rounds even in the rain? That's a good backbone you've got. I'm happy to have you looking out for us all, but take care of yourself too, yeah? Don't worry, I will. Thanks. Got a couple orders I want to get squared away, but they can wait. I've got time. A couple of orders,
Looking is always free, you know.
More strawberry financiers,
Come back
eh?
for more anytime.
Oh, how much money did I
Looking
gain
is
extra?
always free. Come back
I'm currently
for more
at 27k.
Looking is always free, you
I
know.
thought I was clicking that. So I'm past 30k.
Come back for more anytime.
That's a good egg to be sitting on before going to another location where we're basically going to do loads of shopping first off. I don't mind these rainy nights. They help me unwind. It's not often that Raymond, Carol and I get some time to ourselves like this. What I'd give for more nights like these. Phew, I really did the works today. Oh, Carol, can you whip up some hot cocoa, pretty please? Oh, and the radio on the usual station too? Thanks a million. Oh, sure. Sounds like somebody wants to be spoiled today. Well, say la vie, I'll make some of my special gratin tonight just for you. Thank you. Man, today's been so awesome. Man, you never change.
Alrighty.
At the end of the day, I don't hold a candle to my sister's cooking. Her dishes just melt my exhaustion away every time. Don't sell yourself short, Raymond. Your sweets are pretty good too. Oh, thanks. You up for testing some more then? Let me show you what I've been cooking up. When, sir? Of course. Oh, Raymond. He can be so spoiled at times. But he helps keep Jess and I in check. I'm really thankful for that. I don't know what I'd do without him. He will make sure Jess eats properly too. Big sisters can cook too. I'll whip up something nice today. We'll have to take your word for it, Olis. We can't see how much money you have. Why would I lie about the state of finances that I've got going?
It's raining.
Why would I lie? Alright, so Ferry's not in here, so Ferry must be down in the restaurant then. Decked it out in red, eh? What's this? You just got randomly guns? Oh yeah, may as well just have some guns. Ah, credit where it's due, you're actually pretty tidy in here. Chicks dig a clean room. I got me my basic supplies and that's all I need. Couldn't be bothered to open the rest of my boxes though. Nothing in them really. Uh-huh. Well, you do you. It's your room. All I ask is you keep it clean. Works for me. Oh yeah, I told a friend of mine back in Lomport that I was going to call him. Still got the beer and munchies in the fridge. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Once I get the corner, I can be as loud as I want without bugging the neighbours. Think I'll help myself to the beer and snacks in the fridge later. Just keep yourself in check, yeah?
Alrighty.
I was gonna get... Ah, you're washing up. Phew, it rained on me a little, so I hopped in for a quick shower. I'm feeling way better now that I'm warmed up. Hold up. Fast? Shower? Burrito, you're killing me here. Quickies don't cut it for bathing. You gotta savor it. Let it warm you up all the way through. If you ain't got the time, then make some. Ideally at a bathhouse, but failing that, anything but an in and out. Alright, Van gets really picky when it comes to baths. What's done is done, but make time for proper baths going forward, got it? Yes, sir. After this, I've got homework to do for tomorrow. Agnès is busy today, so I have to figure this out myself. I wonder if Aaron's good at this kind of thing. Beats me, why not ask him yourself? Good idea, maybe he's really smart. I know she ain't trying to diss him, but... I want to try finishing it all by myself first. Oh, geez, I have to stay awake. I'm on Van's team with this one, by the way. If you draw the water for a nice warm bath, you should at least use that water. Savor the water. Don't waste it. Savor it. Boil yourself in it. What do you think is a good time for a bath? That's the question. If you're having a bath. An hour? Yeah, an hour. Why? I was such a good chef. And then sell it? I'm not that streamer. Hey, come on, stop drinking so much. You smell. You have to walk home, right? Drink too much and you'll get all clumsy. I don't have anyone to come home to. Nobody cares about me. What do you mean? Go turn that frown upside down, or the happy thoughts won't come back. That's good try. A whole month? But that's so long. It is. I'm still considering the offer, though. I haven't accepted it. It's a very big promotion, so I want to think it through. I know I work a lot, so I only want to take the job if you're okay with it. I promise I'll be back in a month. It's okay, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore, so a month is no biggie. It's okay that you're working hard. It helps me, too. Yeah, that's my boy. You're a good kid. You'll be staying with Robinson's family while I'm gone. Be nice to Sheena and Mark, okay? What do you mean? I realized I couldn't work myself too hard as a single father, not when I had a kid to come home to. Now that Harry's getting older, I don't feel quite as much pressure anymore. I really owe it to Robinson for helping me look after him. Real lifesaver. I can't just leave you alone for a whole month. You can't even cook for yourself. Wait, so you mean I'm staying with Sheena and Mark? Really? Never can be too careful. This place isn't like it used to be. Heard Mezzledam's getting pretty sketchy too. Something about terrorists. Been hearing stuff about keeping the outsiders out and crap. Used to hear that a lot when I was young too. Don't get today's youngsters falling for that BS. Got it? Yes, that's just the baffling thing that today's youngsters are falling for that BS. I know. But you keep worrying about them so much and all your hair's gonna fall out. Watch your kid, just be smart out there, you hear me? I've seen that slippery slope. People get caught up in some damned awful stuff. Hate crimes, demon cults, terrorists. Can't help worrying about the way things are going. Only 2 out of 3 happened. Leafy hot pot's been added to the menu, so has fried rice.
What's on the menu? Be seeing you.
Nice. About 1 hour bath and directly to the bed. Perfection. That's pretty good. I tend to take my baths early in the morning, though. Different times. Gotta wash off the night. You may have been helping us out, so I'd like to do my fair share while I have the time. Alright, Van, if you'd be so kind, your rent from last month is due. Shit, I forgot. Alright, sorry, I'll get you the cash before we head out. Thank you. I know it must be hectic up there in your office. Wages, taxes, utilities, you do have a lot on your plate. Ain't that the truth? You know, I really could use a secretary. I know Agnès has been helping you with the mail. If there's anything else you could use a hand with, do let me know. I'm sure I could be of use. I owe you for that. Thanks. That's kind of the problem, though. I owe a lot of things already.
What'll it be, hun? See you again.
Alright, how much of Old Town do we still have to do? Just the Orbital Factory.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Feel free to check out our inventory. We buy spare parts and other junk, so we might have something you like. People sell their old defective stuff for cheap all the time, but they're not defective for long after Rebecca and I get our hands on them. Just makes the checkbook a pain. Sometimes we just harvest parts without fixing the whole thing, and then we have nothing to show for the purchase. I have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, especially dealing with customers. Rebecca's really difficult to manage.
Well,
Rebecca's a mechanical whiz, bless her heart, but she just doesn't know how to work with actual people. It's like she speaks a different language. So I get stuck with the front-facing repair whip. That is to say, most of our jobs.
Do you know what you want?
Never.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Again, no. I'm always looking just in case there is something that shows up that I suddenly want.
I hope to see you again.
That's the rule. Kaina's been getting a lot better. She said she might go out to study in Basel. It must be so nice for her to travel like that. I wish I could be more like her. I just don't get people. They scare me. If I could just take a step outside, I learn about so many new things, meet so many new people. But people, God no, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thinking about people.
Need something fixed?
Ah. I don't think there's any better courts I can exchange up to from here at this point in time. There's definitely some stuff I probably do want. We'll want it in the near future.
See you again soon.
Okay. Let's move on to Riverside, where supposedly there's a quest.
taking off now.
Which is down here. Should we go get ourselves a quest first? Gotta get ourselves a piece of the action.